Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to your new English lesson. In this lesson, we will practice English using conversational material that I prepare for you, and you will see that one sentence is never just one sentence. You can always make a story starting from that one sentence. That's the beauty of conversational sentences. You can use them to learn English unconsciously. Let's see. The show was absolutely awful. The show was absolutely awful. So we can continue this sentence saying the show was absolutely fantastic. So it was great. It was fantastic. I liked it very much. But no, this guy here, he didn't like the show. He said the show was absolutely awful, terrible. I didn't like it at all. I bought a ticket and everything, and I went to see the show, and I was so excited. And then I was disappointed. At the end of the show, I was disappointed because the show was absolutely awful. Number 2, it's not the end of the world. But it is not the end of the world. When do we say this phrase? It's not the end of the world. So when somebody is complaining about something, so I say, okay, oh, my boyfriend left me. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Tomorrow is another day. You will find another boyfriend. Or I lost some money. Okay, it's not the end of the world. You will earn some more money. So don't worry. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Let's leave it up to him. What does it mean? Let's leave it up to him. So when I say it's up to you, it means you are the one who is supposed to make a decision. You should decide. It's up to you. And it's up to him. He is supposed to make a decision. Let's leave it up to him. So let's leave the decision to him. He should decide, not me, not you. Let's leave it up to him. Don't leave it up to chance. So don't leave it up to chance. It means you should do something about that matter, about that issue. You should do something. Don't just sit and wait, because that is how you will leave it up to chance. So it will happen what will happen. No, don't leave it up to chance. Do something. React. Act. It's as interesting as watching paint dry. So, for example, this show here. So how was it? Well, it was as interesting as watching paint dry. So do you know what it means? So somebody painted something, and then this painting has to be left in the room, has to be left somewhere to dry. Or maybe the benches in the park. Sometimes they paint the benches, and it's not good if you sit on them while they are still wet, because you will have paint on your clothes. Okay, but if you just stand there and watch the bench or the painting dry, is it interesting or boring? It's boring, because nothing is going on, nothing is happening. You just sit and do nothing. So if you want to say that something was really, really boring, you can say that it was as interesting as watching paint dry. But this one, it's better than average. It's better than average. So is it good or bad when something is better than average? It's good. So average is something in the middle. So neither good nor bad. It's something in between. But if it is better than average, it means it's okay. It's nice. It's good. It's better than average. That's a tricky question. When you use this tricky, it's a tricky business. It means like it's not easy. In this case, it's a tricky question. It means it's not easy to answer this question. So something is tricky, it means something is not easy to be solved. So a tricky question, a tricky person, a tricky situation. So everything can be tricky. And it means that it's not easy. It's not simple. It's complicated. It's tricky. It's a little chilly. Can you put on the, or I should put on a jacket because it's a little chilly. I wanted to ask you if you could turn on the heating. Can you please turn on the heating because it's chilly? Or maybe I should put on a jacket because the electricity bill can be really high. So it's better not to turn on the heating. It's better to put on some warm clothes. So you can put on a jacket, a jumper, a pullover, whatever, and then you won't be cold. Chilly, it means not really cold, but a little bit cold, chilly. Like chili food, spicy food, it's the same word. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? So I have 2 pairs of glasses here, for example. I have 2 different pairs of glasses here. So which one do you want? So you use this which one when you have a choice, when you can choose which one. And if I didn't have a choice, I would say, what do you want? What kind of glasses do you want? But I have already these 2 pairs of glasses, and then I say, which one do you want? Which one do you want? I don't think that's true. This is a nice sentence because usually we say, no, it's not true. It's not true. It's a lie. It's not true. It's okay to say that. But in English, they like to be more polite. And then instead of saying it's not true, they say, I don't think it's true. Basically, it means the same. It's not true. But you don't say you are lying or you are telling lies, but you can say, I think that you're telling lies. Or you are not honest. I don't think you're honest. Okay, so your English is bad. I think your English is bad. Your English is not good. I don't think your English is good. So you should start with I think or I don't think instead of saying the thing that you think immediately. So don't say you are pale. Just say I think you're a little bit pale. Or don't say you don't look good. Say I don't think you look good. I don't think you look good. Okay. Next one. When are you leaving? So when are you leaving? It means when are you going somewhere? So I say, for example, tomorrow I'm going to Paris. Really? When are you leaving? What time are you leaving? So when does your plane take off? Or maybe you go by bus. Maybe you don't go by plane. Okay. Anyway, when are you leaving? It means when are you departing? When are you going? When are you leaving your flat, your house, and going somewhere? I'll get it back to you soon. Don't worry. I'll get it back to you soon. So I took something that belonged to you. For example, I took your umbrella. I took your book. I took your phone. I took your computer. And then you ask me, when will I have it back? When will you get it back to me? Okay, I'll get it back to you soon. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the day after tomorrow. But don't worry, I'll get it back to you as soon as possible. He didn't go to school yesterday. Oh my God, he didn't go to school. Why? Why didn't he go to school? He's supposed to go to school every day. He has to study, to learn. He has to go to school. Yeah, but he didn't go to school yesterday because he wasn't feeling very well. He was sick. He had a headache. He had a backache, stomach problems, stomachache. So he couldn't go to school. So yes, he didn't go to school yesterday. He went to school 2 days ago, but yesterday he didn't go to school. Get out of my bed. Get out of my bed. So obviously somebody is in your bed. somebody is in your bed, somebody that you obviously know very well, and you're not afraid. It's not a stranger, it's a person you already know. And then you just say, get out of my bed. I'm so tired. I just want to lie down and to sleep. And the bed is too small. There is no room for both of us. So just leave my bed. Get out of my bed. You can say, get out of my life if you're really angry. Get out of my house. Get out of my car. Get out of my kitchen, etc. Let me have a look at it. Let me have a look at it. It's a nice one. So, oh no, this app isn't working on my phone, or my phone isn't working, or I don't know what to do with it. Don't worry. Let me have a look at it. So I will fix it. I will mend it. Don't worry. Or maybe not, but I will have a look at it. I will try. So let me have a look at something. Let me have a look at it. That's going to be a tough game. That's going to be a tough game. For example, there will be a game and somebody will play that game. I don't know, two different teams, and they are really, really good at that game. So I say, wow, it's going to be a tough game because they are both good, very good. So it's going to be a tough game, a difficult game. Tough, you can use tough for describing a person. You can say he's a tough guy. So he's strong, tough. Tough little turtle. I remember this phrase from Friends when Rachel says, Rachel had in Friends, she had a turtle and a dog, and then her dog, Chi-Chi, got killed. And she said that her turtle felt really, really bad after her dog had passed away, but she said, but okay, he's a tough little turtle. He will survive. He's tough. Next one, I don't have any money. I don't have any money. So kill me now. I can't do anything. I can't buy anything. I can't even buy food or anything because I don't have any money. I really need to find a job and to earn some money because I don't have any. I'm broke. I'm broke. It means moneyless, no money. I trust him completely. I trust him 100% completely. So, yeah, whatever he says, I will do. Whatever he asks me to do, I will do because I trust him completely. Luck is on my side today, or luck is not on my side today. So I'm lucky today. I'm lucky. Do you know the difference between I'm lucky and I'm happy? I'm happy today because I can make this video for you and I'm really enjoying doing this. I'm happy. And you're lucky because you can watch this video. You're lucky because you can watch it, and I'm happy because I can make it. Okay? And I'm lucky because I had enough money to buy this laptop. I was lucky. And now I'm happy. So happy is a feeling. Happy is a feeling. And luck usually doesn't depend on you. You don't choose whether you will be lucky or not. So somebody else from upstairs decide whether you will be lucky or not. So when you're lucky, you, for example, go down the street and find some money. Or when you're lucky, you just get something without much effort. And then you become happy. Okay, enough about that. He went there instead of me. He went there instead of me. So because I trust him completely. And then I asked him to go there instead of me. And he agreed. And then he went there instead of me. So did I go? No, I didn't go. Who went? He went. And why? Because I trust him and I trusted him, and then I asked him to go there and he agreed to go there instead of me. So did we go together? No, He went instead of me. I stayed, he went. I'm here because I want to be here. Why are you here? Did someone force you to come? Did someone tell you you have to go there? No, nobody told me. Nobody forced me. I came because I wanted to come. And I'm here now because I want to be here. Are you here now with me because you want to be here with me? Everybody needs to know this. Everybody needs to know this. Pay attention to this. Everybody plus verb in third person singular. Everybody speaks. Everybody goes. Everybody knows. Everybody needs to know this. Does everybody need to know this? Yeah, everybody needs to know the truth. Everybody needs to know what happened here. I want to have a lot of witnesses, eyewitnesses. So everybody needs to know that it wasn't my fault. Everybody needs to know. Okay, let's talk about the problem. Let us talk about the problem. What kind of problem do you have? Me? I don't have any problems. Maybe you do. Maybe you have some problems. Let's talk about your problems, because people usually don't want to accept and to say that they have problems. Usually they hide that they have problems, which is not good. Whenever you have a problem, you have to say it loudly. I have a problem. Can somebody please solve my problem? What more can I do? What more can I do? So I did everything that I could. What more can I do? I can't do anything. I did everything. So what more can I do? I learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from him. So maybe he was more experienced, maybe older, more experienced. So he taught me a lot of things. And I learned a lot from him. You can do it, can't you? Of course I can. Why do you ask? You can do it, can't you? I'm sorry to have disturbed you. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. So, for example, I'm sleeping or eating and somebody comes or calls me on the phone, and then he or she says, I'm sorry to have disturbed you. He comes round once a week. He comes round once a week. So he visits us, or he visits me to come round or to come by, to visit somebody. How often? Once a week. Once in 7 days. Once a week. From this question, arouse another one. From this question, arouse. To arise. From this question, appeared another question. So, for example, I asked you your name, but then from this question arouse another question. I asked you your last name. Or I asked you how old you were, and then from this question arouse another. Then I asked you where you lived. So for this question led to another one. Why did he do such a thing? Why did he do such a thing? So obviously he did something terrible. Obviously he did something that it's not nice. And then I wonder, why did he do such a thing? He's such a nice guy. Why did he do such a thing? Maybe he was desperate. Maybe he was, I don't know, he wasn't satisfied with his life. Maybe he was angry, he was furious, he was desperate, and then he decided to do such a thing. I don't understand why he did such a thing. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. For example, why do you put mayo on your fries? Why don't you put ketchup on your fries? Because that's the way I like it. I like fries with mayo. I don't like fries with ketchup, for example. That's the way I like it. And the problem is what to do next. So we did something, but Then, but now we are stuck. We are stuck. We don't know what to do next. We don't know what the next step should be. Should we call the police or should we run away? What are we going to do next? The problem is what to do next. I know next to nothing. I don't know anything. I know next to nothing. I don't know anything. Pretty much everyone does that. Pretty much everyone does that. So pretty much everyone puts mayo on fries and not ketchup. Pretty much everyone. Almost everyone. A lot of people. Almost everyone does that. Pretty much everyone does that. Pretty much everyone speaks English. Have you ever done that? Have you ever been there? Have you ever seen that? Have you ever eaten that? Have you ever spoken? Have you ever? So, famous questions using present perfect tense. Have you ever plus past participle. So, have you ever done it? I have never done it. Have you ever eaten fries with mayo? No, I've never eaten fries with mayo, only with ketchup. I'm utterly appalled and disgusted. It's like Italians, when they hear that we put some kind of, cheese on our pizza or we put ketchup on our pizza instead of tomatoes, they are utterly appalled and disgusted. They cannot believe these things. Yeah. Or I heard as well that Italians are utterly disgusted and appalled when they hear that, for example, someone drinks, latte, coffee with milk in the morning instead of black coffee or something like that. Yeah, they have some strict rules about food and what you should eat and what you should drink in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and what you should put on pizza and what should you never put on pizza, like chicken on pizza. They are utterly appalled and disgusted when they saw me eating chicken pizza. There is no smoke without fire. There is no smoke without fire. What does it mean? I don't know. You can Google it. I mean, I know, but I cannot explain this right now, so Google it. There is always, I don't know, if he maybe did something wrong, so probably something before happened that made him do this. So first there is a fire and then there is smoke. Maybe there was some reason is a fire, and then a consequence is smoke. Make yourself at home. Make yourself at home. Feel comfortable. Make yourself at home. Don't put but not too much, they say. Don't put your feet on the table or something like that. Just make yourself at home. He has a good pronunciation. He pronounces words well, so he has a good pronunciation. And she treated him very well because he had a good pronunciation. So she wanted to learn English, and she met an Englishman, a real one from London. And then she treated him very well because she wanted to have his accent, his pronunciation. But it's not the end of the world if you don't succeed. So if you have an accent, it's okay. You're a foreigner. You're supposed to have an accent. Why not? And yeah, she treated him very well. She cooked for him. She washed his clothes, and she loved him only because he had a good pronunciation and a good accent. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. And use the gun to defend yourself. If you have a gun, use it to defend yourself. She is good at imitating him. That one who she treated him well because he had a good pronunciation, and she was good at imitating him. So she started imitating his pronunciation, and she was good at it. Good for you. It's going to rain tomorrow. So it's going to rain tomorrow, and it's raining outside right now. So I'm not going anywhere because it's going to rain. And it's raining worse than ever, and it's really true outside. I mean, everything is flooded because it's raining worse than ever. Keep away from the dark. My dog is not friendly, so keep away from him. Don't get closer to him. Keep away from him. And keep away from the grass. I've never given it much thought. So what does it mean? I have never given it much thought. So have you thought about, I don't know, moving? Have you thought about starting a new business or something else? And then you say, well, I've never given it much thought. I have never thought about it. But maybe I should start thinking about getting a new job. You can do what you like. You can do what you like. Yeah, it's raining, so you should stay at home. It's raining and I should stay at home, but I'm hungry and I need some food, so I will just order some food. Hopefully they will bring it to my apartment, to my flat. I say hopefully because it's raining. Cats and dogs. It's pouring with rain, so maybe they will not accept my order, but I will try, and then see you later. Bye.